Okay, we back. Welcome back. Back to the old tedious build. Did we need to get more ground the last time, or did we run out? I don't even remember. So many llamas! Anyways. They gone. There's something I needed to do. I don't remember what it was. I think if we go, we can probably just go get some, we can probably get deep slate over where we're building. I'm sure. Always makes that sound. It's so weird. Where was the tunnel we made for the Crimson Forest to go to the Bastion? That was at the back, right? I think. I need to remember that because we need to go back there at some point and actually get some of that stuff because we actually don't have it. It's surprising because this world is old as shit, so you wouldn't think... You'd think we'd have everything done by now. Or we'd have collected almost every block, but no. There's a lot of quartz up there. I gotta remember these things for the next time that I'm here. Damn ghasts. They did make it easier for me to get in here, though, so... I'll give them that. This music is such a jarring difference sometimes when I'm listening to music before stream. Like, off stream, I was, like, listening to, like, a bunch of metal, and then I come to do this, and it's, like... so weird. I keep thinking I have to jump off the edge, and someday I'm going to. And it's gonna be a huge mistake. Because if I'm coming back, I do. I really want to put a railway here, but like I don't at the same time because it's so much iron, and we just like replenished all of our iron that we used. So for the roller coasters. I love this glass. It's so cool when you come into this area. That was almost perfect. Damn, maybe we'll... I said we were going to work on the portal part today, didn't I? So maybe we'll do that. That's probably a good use of our time. Because we can just use the water stream to get towards the top. Okay, so, like, what do we need? We need tile, we need brick, and we need cobble. I think the cobble is actually supposed to be part of it. Because it seems like there's a pattern on both sides that's exactly the same, so... So let's take some cobble. We'll take some regular, I guess, too, just in case. I don't think that we need that, but... we might. I don't know if we need steps. It's the problem with these builds. I never know like what I actually need, and then I get there and I'm up there and it's like, oh no, you need this, and then I gotta go back for it, and that absolutely sucks. Yeah, give me the torches. Let me put the rest of our stuff away because it's taking up so much room. I should probably not put that away. There we go. There we go. And now we can take... we don't really need those, though. Okay. 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 Cobble. Brick. And tile. I know at least the 3 of those are part of it, so... I should probably make more tile, though. Yeah, like that. Okay. I also got a little bit of wool. Believe it or not, I was trying to farm that off stream, but man, it takes forever. That one sheep that I gave the gray dye to does not give enough. Like, I swear. Okay. Should probably put some torches here just so that we can actually see what we're doing. Not worried about the stuff that's covered up as much. Like a little bit, but not really. Okay. Like I can't see underneath these, you know? See? That's what I'm talking about. I'm sure we're gonna like, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm finished this, and then we're gonna like work on it and find a bunch of things that I missed. As per usual. I don't know why I'm leaning my head like it's gonna actually make a difference in my vision. Cool. We can break this, but it doesn't do anything, right? Like, it's gotta be for something. There's no way that that's in the game. I always think about that whenever I'm here. I'm just like, oh. There's gotta be a reason. See, I need to fill that in there for sure. I don't know what the pattern is, though. Why do I hear a skeleton? Whatever. Maybe I can build over this way and have a look. Jamming, okay. Yeah, it seems to, it's all connected, so I need to remember that. It's not like it's just on corners. It's like that. Over and then up and then over. Okay. Is it weird that I'm kind of hoping there's shriekers in here somewhere? So... it should be like this, right? And then this should be like this. I think that's right. I'm not as worried about the cracked blocks on this, but we're still gonna try and fill them in. If we miss 1 or 2, it's not a big deal. It's not as noticeable on this as it is when you're, like, down in the lower areas. Like, see, clearly there's, like, patterns here that aren't on the other side, which makes me wonder, is it supposed to be like that, or is this entire thing supposed to be... See what I mean? Like, it seems oddly not right. Or is this not right? I don't know. We'll never know, apparently. Part of me is just like, just get rid of all the cobble and all of the tile and just do it entirely out of bricks. Just literally not one block of tile on this side, so... There must be something to that theory. Once again, not worried about the middle part, because you won't see that, but... And then on top of that, there's one other thing that weirds me out. Is that the top of this isn't really flat. So, like, why is it flat over here? Like, are there supposed to be these, like, divots in it? I don't think there are. I feel like it's not, because there's no, like, discernible pattern to it. There's random steps here. Which usually just means that it's meant to be something that looks like it's broken down. I'm fairly sure this is just supposed to be complete square. Or rectangle, whatever. I think I'm gonna go with the get rid of the, Sorry, I think I'm gonna go with getting rid of the, cobble, too, and just doing the entire thing in bricks. Because that seems like that's what they're kind of going for. I could be wrong. At least here, like, at least on, like, the faces of it. On the top, it don't really matter, like I said, because you won't see it, so... Anything that's tile will remove. Just like this. Okay. So... It's so weird being able to see this from up here. But the amount of work that we've done in, like, restoring it, you can actually see quite well from up here. Because we've mostly done this side here. That side over there we haven't really touched yet, so... I mean, we'll get there eventually, but... Not yet. I feel like something weird's gonna happen with this portal. Like, we're gonna do all this, like, updating of it and, like, fixing it. And then... It's literally just gonna... They're gonna, like, add something to make it functional. And it's gonna, like, change everything that we did. I wouldn't doubt it. Anything visible is changing. We're not going to remove the cracked bricks, but I am actively trying to change them a little bit. Okay, now my question is... Okay, so like all the teeth on it seem to be made of the tile, so I'm assuming the teeth are supposed to be tile. What else? The cobble is kind of out of place, so we're gonna have to, like, change that. Because it's very similar, but it's not what's supposed to be here, so we'll remove it. Especially this side, because this is the side that we're probably going to be staring at the most. This side, not so much. Oh, there's cobble here. Hey! How you doing? Good? You know, is everything matching here? Looks like it. That's good, I'm glad. I am glad you're doing good. Ow. The fuck? I'm doing okay. Just trying to discern patterns here on what I should do, and I don't really know if I should do what I think. Because this is all cobble, like, that's gotta be intentional, right? There's no way. And I think this one over here is the same thing, too. It's the same, but it's not. There's cobble going all the way up there on this one. What do you think? In all honesty. I'll try to explain to you what the way that this is built. It's supposed to look rustic, right? Like it's broken. And the way that they try to make it look like it's broken down is they add cracked bricks and they add like cobble deep slate in to make it look like the stone is worn on certain areas, which I've removed for the most part. But when it comes to like this thing here, which is supposed to be like the ears, I guess, it's all cobble on one side and it's not entirely cobble on one side, and I feel like I should just make it bricks to match the rest of the portal. Because we're trying to make it look like it's new and not have that rustic look, you know? Like, I feel like that looks very jarring compared to the bricks, you know? Like, the tile is different because it's a variation of the texture, but those, like, the color is different too, you know? I think we should remove it. I don't know why I'm, like, stuttering here. Okay. Like it's not even the same on this side as it was on that side, because on this side it's like even farther up. Like the other side didn't go that far up. Well, that's what I'm saying, is the brick is like the refined version of the cobble, right? The cobble is like the normal state, and then it's polished deep slate, and then it's brick deep slate, and then it's tiles. So it's like, I feel like the whole thing should either be made of tile or brick, you know? Or polished. We could make it polished. That would look kind of neat, maybe. But the cobble just seems out of place, so I'm going to remove it. I was wondering whether or not I should remove it or not. I don't know why I'm doing this much thinking about it. It's really not that complicated, but I'm making it that complicated. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll do that then. We'll make it all brick. Which is good, because the cobble we can just turn into brick straight up, so that makes it so much easier. I don't have any light sources, which kind of blows a little bit. Let me just jump down here real quick. There's so much cobble that I don't even know. I've removed most of it. Like, for the most part, it's gone. But there's a few areas here where there's still some. Actually, look, it's going all the way up here. All the way up. That's an issue. And that's brick, okay. Whee! There we go. Push, 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 push. Oh shit, I'm like literally standing where I'm not supposed to be. There we go. Now that's good. Let me just climb up here and break these. I don't know how I'm going to rebuild this because this is kind of like a weird shape, but we'll try. Did you ever get to hear me talk about the Tom Waits show thing, or because you were losing reception the last time you asked me about it? That's if you're still interested, you know. I can turn down the music a bit too. Okay, so it's basically too thick. Gotcha. The whole way. Gotcha. So like this. I don't even know where I should start. I guess I'll just do the whole night experience, including the bullshit parking that I had to deal with. It sucked. I think it's supposed to be like that, right? I think so. Anyways, so yeah. So I had picked out 2 songs, right? To do. I showed you what songs. Well, one was Make It Rain, which is one I like always do. That was kind of a given. Yeah, we picked those out like months ahead of time, right? Because usually what happens is whenever they do this, he'll message you. He won't even ask if you're going. He'll just be like, what songs are you doing? And I'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'm doing these ones. So I picked out a different song originally than New Coat of Paint. I don't remember what song it was. I think it was like the Silver Little Bullet one. That one? I think I wanted to do that one. Anyways, I asked for that one first, and he said, that one's already taken. Like, someone else was already doing it, right? And, damn, my brain is not working tonight. And he said, that one's already taken, so I had to pick another one. And I was like, okay, New Coat of Paint, because I don't need to practice that one a lot. It's only 2 verses. It'd be really easy to remember, right? That was my, my thought process on that. So anyway, I do that. I pick that song, and months go by or whatever, and the event finally comes around. And when I get there, everyone does their songs. Everyone did amazing, by the way. Just keep that little my picks for songs in the back of your head, because it's important to the story. Everyone did amazing. Like, everybody that was singing, like, man, I really miss doing that every week. It was almost like therapy for me, especially because at the time when I was doing that was right when my grandfather passed away, and I remember being super depressed. Like, that, like, out of anybody that I've ever lost, that probably hurt me the most, in my life. So I would say that was definitely, like, a help. It definitely helped me through that. As stupid as that sounds, doing the music. I remember when we did, like, the last show that we ever did doing that stuff. Because you think of it like a, kind of like a, what do you even call that? Not karaoke, but, like, open. It's kind of like an open mic, I guess, right? Not, you can't do it there and then. I mean, you can, I suppose, sometimes. But usually you plan your songs ahead of time, and then all different people from all different music communities are coming together over one musician to do his songs. And I always thought that was really fucking cool, because you'd get metalheads there doing songs. You got some older people that are bartenders or are around the music scene doing stuff. You got people that are on music NL board doing the songs. You got the general band is usually the same that plays the music in the back. It's just different singers. And yeah, I always thought that was really cool. And back then, that definitely helped me through a lot because I was like super depressed. And I remember giving like a big old speech in the last show that we did because we don't really intend to do, like, we stopped doing it every week was basically the thing, right? And sorry, I'm just trying to like concentrate on this too. It's really hard. And yeah, so I really enjoyed it. And when it stopped, it sucked because I was like, man, like, you know, I was doing, I think, I was probably doing Lying Season at that time. And I remember doing those shows all the time and being like, oh man, like this music's like actually making me hard to think. Let me turn this right down. But, I remember like, yeah, enjoying it and being really like rotted when it was over because I was like, you know, it was different for me because I was doing Lying Season all the time and doing grunge, and like I love grunge, don't get me wrong, but like when you're doing the same genre of music all the time, it can get tedious after a while, right? Especially when you don't really have the capability. I mean, you have the ability to do it, but you probably won't be experimenting in that kind of music within the band. Like I don't think I'd ever do that kind of music in Jaded Truth, you know? It's just not part of the band. I'm never a fan of bands that like change their genre. And you know, you got those fans who are, oh, they should be able to experiment wherever they want. I'm like, no, like, do a side project if you're gonna do that, in my opinion. Anyways, so it was really good seeing everybody again, people I haven't seen in years, because that was like before COVID the last time we did that, and people did a lot of weird songs, ones that you wouldn't normally people hear people do. I videotaped the entire thing almost, but I just don't have anywhere to put it. I don't want to put it up on YouTube because it's my channel and I don't want to have like everybody else's videos on there too. Like I kind of want to, if I can figure out a way to give it to somebody and then them distribute it to the separate people or something, maybe I'll do that. There is photography done that someone's going to send me, pictures of me, and obviously there's pictures of other people too. So hopefully I get that soon too. It was a pretty good night. So what happened anyways, everybody did their songs and whatnot, and I was standing there, you know, recording it and having time. Love listening to that music anyways, besides singing it. I love hearing big people's different takes on it, obviously. Did I just get stuck in the block? Are you kidding me right now? Bro. But yeah, so I picked my songs, I get up on stage, I did Make It Rain first. And usually back in the day what we would do is we do one song and then we do another song later. But because there were so many people doing it this time, because it was one of my friend's birthday, and he requested we do this for his birthday, like a reunion kind of deal. And so we did both songs back to back. So I did Make It Rain, and then I did New Coat of Paint right after that. But when and I don't mean any fault to anybody there because it's a lot to organize, I get it. The song that I picked originally was like pretty, I don't know what that song is called. What is that song called? It's going to bother me. I picked a different song anyways, and it didn't end up going with it because someone else was supposedly doing it, I guess, apparently. And I did New Coat of Paint instead. So I'm there, and he's like, okay, what's your next song? And I'm like, oh, New Coat of Paint. And he's just like, oh, no, you had like this really cool one you wanted to do or something. And I was like, you said that we couldn't do that one because someone else was doing it. So it was like this awkward exchange of like, I can't do the other song because I never practiced it. Like I can't, you know, just belt it out. Like there was the difference in lyrics from the song I had originally, that one, yeah. The lyrics, there's a lot of lyrics in that song compared to the one that I picked as a replacement. So I didn't have any of that memorized, and I'm a very shy person. Even though I play live all the time, I'm extremely shy. And yeah, so I was like, well, like, I can't do that one. So the rest of the band was like, no, we got this. We can do this. So they were like, okay, we can do this. And I was like, okay, well, let's do it. Let's go. So we go to do it. And I don't know what key that song normally is in, but they played it in a higher key than the normal key. So I'm trying to put this in perspective for you. I'm in this bar, and it's a fairly large bar for here. It's packed full of people. There's probably a couple hundred people in here. They're all staring at me. And they're playing the song that I picked in the wrong key, and they barely know how to play it. So I was like, because obviously, I guess they had practiced a different song thinking I wasn't doing this one because of something must have got confused somewhere. There's like, there was like 30 people doing songs that night. So I understand it's hard to organize. And I remember just standing there, and I was just like, oh, shit. So, like, it's in a different key, and I tried to sing it, like, the way I was, and I realized it was in a different key, and was just like, turns around for a second. And I was like, okay, I'm either going to drown here, or I'm going to figure this out, like, really quickly off the top of my head. So I started singing the song, which is kind of like a lounge, piano song. You know what it's like. But I started singing it in, like, a flat, higher key. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like a Lane Staley type vocal that you would do. You know how he always did like these really creepy flat. He'd find these weird sections to sing on that most people wouldn't go for. And I sang like the first verse like that, and then realized, okay, I can sing the song, but I'm gonna have to sing it like really low compared to my usual register, which is hard for me. I have a high pitched voice. My register isn't very low when I'm trying to do lower songs. But I made it work anyways. But when I got home and looked at the video, I was kind of like, So I didn't upload that video. I just uploaded the other one, unfortunately for me. But yeah, it was kind of a shit show, honestly, like that part. But other than that, the whole night was great. Everybody did amazing. There was a few mix-ups with other people's songs too, actually. But like I said, it's really hard to organize that stuff, so I don't really blame people. Especially when it's one person organizing the entire thing, getting the band together to do the songs and learn them and all that nonsense, It's a lot of work. But it was pretty funny though. Like I was just like, man. I mean, I got through it. And it wasn't terrible, but like, giving everything my best. And if it's not my best, then I don't really. It was kind of like an improv, I guess, to a point, because I kind of had to just figure it out on the fly, what I was going to do, how I was going to sing it, How did I first... What do you mean, the Tom Waits thing? Like, in general? Oh shit, I'm supposed to do this one block higher than this too. I had this friend named... I'm not even gonna say his name. I gotta dox people on stream. No, I had this friend that was really into Primus, and he's the person that got me into Primus as a band to begin with. And at some point, I don't know when, at some point he had gotten me into Tom Waits as well. Which is funny because my mom used to listen to Tom Waits all the time when I was a kid, and I fucking hated it. It's such an acquired taste. I always tell people that with Tom Waits, like, just listen to it. You might not like it at first, but the more you listen to it, the more you understand the artistry of it, and the lyricist side of it, like, is really, really extremely good. Right? And if you don't like one version of Tom Waits, like the raspy, version, then go back and listen to his earlier stuff. It's really just straight blues and lounge music, which is some of my favorite of his stuff. Anyways, passionate about it. I was really, really into it. So sorry, gotta get this right. So I started listening to that music a lot, and after a while, he was really good at introducing me to music. After a while, I started listening to Primus, and I was listening to Tom Waits all the time, and he said, hey, there's this musician in town that's really good. You should come down and listen to him. He's one of my friends. And I was like, yeah, sure, like, because I was already kind of playing music downtown, but, like, only doing really small shows. this person was Mark Bragg. And I remember going to his show the first time I went to his show. I was absolutely mind blown at how good it was. Because I had been downtown before and seen bands. And, you know, no offense to most local acts down, not here, but just in general. But a lot of times it's very, I don't know, like you can tell that they're amateurs. But this was like the first local band I had seen that was like very professional. Everybody was like a trained, not really trained musician, but some of them had gone to music school, so they had an idea of different things, and they were very talented, and I've showed you his music before. It's really good, right? So, you know, I became a fan of him from that, basically, and I had ended up going to a lot of his shows after that. Like, almost every show he would do, I would be there for sure, because I was, like, I loved the music, right? And I don't remember what show it was, but after a certain while, I started, like, talking to him just casually about music and stuff. And basically from that, I got invited to the Tom Waits thing whenever they decided to organize that. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2. Why is this one 5 over here but 3 over there? So yeah, he basically invited me then because he knew I had a band and whatnot, right? And the funny thing about it is I almost never did it because I was very nervous. And the way I am is that I don't really like singing. Like, if someone was here right now in this room and they asked me to sing one of my songs or sing a song to them, I wouldn't be able, I'd be terrified to do it. You know what I mean? Even people, even if my mother asked me to do that, I'd be nervous about it. So having a band is like a comfort zone for me, I guess, because it's kind of like having your friends around you. So, like, you know, singing, I'm a lot less nervous. So when he asked me to do that originally, I was like, man, like, I don't know if I can do that. Like, I'll be super nervous the whole time, you know, because, like, it's just not my usual scene. I don't have my bandmates around me. Oh, we got to fix that spot right there. I need my periscope thing. Where is it? It'd be a lot easier to see things. But, yeah, so that's kind of how that came to be. I don't know how they originally came to do it. It used to be at a different bar. And it's called Nighthawks, in case you don't know anything about Tom Waits at all, because he has a song album that's called Nighthawks at the Diner. Nighthawks at the Diner or something like that. I don't remember exactly. So they'd be like, oh, Nighthawks at the, and whatever bar we were playing at, right? And it had gotten so popular at one point that we were in, like, the local newspaper and stuff. It was pretty crazy. But now they kind of do it once a year, just every now and then, like a little reunion every year. And it's fun. I don't usually get to do it, though, because usually I'm working, right? A lot of the times that they'd ask, oh, hey, we're doing this again. Do you want to come and play? And I'd be like, oh, I'd love to, but, like, I'm working that night and I can't get it off because I work in a restaurant and restaurants don't give you time off. So yeah, oh, we gotta fix that there too. I think other than that and the hole on the other side, I think we got everything fixed pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much how that came to be. It was fun. I miss doing it all the time because I do have a lot of fun doing that. And it's also fun to, you know, it's like testing myself too in a way, you know, because it's like music that I wouldn't normally be able to do with a band or my current band or my previous band. So it's kind of like, you know, I can extend my vocal range. I can extend my brain to write some stuff that, or not write, but learn and try to perform some stuff that normally I wouldn't do. So it's really good for that. I really enjoy that. And obviously it's very therapeutic too. I always used to say my favorite thing about doing those... Why am I, like, glitching out here so bad tonight? I always said the best thing about doing those all the time was that it was like an escape, obviously, like I said, because I was going through so much at that time. still am to a degree, I guess. That it was like, you know, it was an escape for me because it was a really good way for me to sing about lyrics that like I related to, but also were different for me. Because my writing is nothing like that, you know what I mean? I'm not that. I can appreciate my lyrics in that I feel like I do a decent job at writing lyrics, but I'm no Tom Waits. That guy's like a legend, you know? I don't know very many musicians that I would say have mastered writing music in general. That's one of them. Bro, why am I glitching out so bad? That is so annoying. So yeah, safe to say it was fun. The worst part was that I had to park like 20 minutes away from the bar because downtown, you know, it was a Friday night, so downtown was absolutely packed with people. And yeah, downtown was absolutely packed with people and I had to park 20 minutes away. By the time I left, I didn't plan on staying down the entire night. But I mean, it was my friend's birthday, so I had to stay at least until he did his songs, and then, you know, I decided to stay because they had cake and stuff like that. I'm glad I went. Events like that always scare me. Like, I really don't want to go because I'm afraid of not knowing people, and I barely knew anybody there. It was terrifying. Which is why I used to like to have someone to go with, but I don't have anybody that's interested in that here. Yeah. I think this portal looks pretty good now. What do you think? You think that looks good? I might add some lights to the ears so it lights up a bit more. Like I just casually go from talking about like Tom Waits to Minecraft. That looks pretty good though. Yeah, I like it. I don't know if the top is supposed to be square or not. I feel like it's not, but I don't know. I'll look it up sometime, and if it's not, we'll fix it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Honestly, I'd go downtown more if I had like a reason to, but like if I'm just going down there by myself all the time, it's like, you know. I don't drink, really. Like I will, but like I don't enjoy alcohol. So it's just not for me in general. So like it's just a thing that I mean, like what's the point of me going out somewhere like that if I'm not going to enjoy myself? If I'm with other people, obviously that's different because, you know, you can do stuff or, you know, you have fun through them having fun too at the same time. Like one of my favorite things about going out with friends when they're drunk is that they're drunk and I get to make fun of them the whole time they're drunk. Why are some of these candles not lit? It's so weird. You'd think they'd all be lit, right? I think we got everything. I just need to get up there now and we need to add some lanterns maybe to it just to light it up a bit. Sorry, that was the most like roundabout way for me to tell that story. I'm not good at explaining things sometimes. Especially right now. My brain this week is scrambled. And also because my medication was kind of interrupted there for a day. So now today I'm just all fucked up. I did get my meds after though, so I'm good now. Okay. I don't want to have too many bright lights up here. I kind of want to just have like the lanterns. Because the lanterns will light it up without adding, you know, a crazy amount of light. We want it to look creepy. There we go. I don't know where the middle would be. There's not really a middle, but the water is in part of the middle, so I think it's here like this. Okay, we'll put one on the ear over here, and we'll maybe put one on the other side too. Like that. Can I, like, fly around, I wonder? I don't really have any way to do that because I don't have my fireworks. Okay. The question is, should I put lanterns in the mouth area here? I feel like we could put them behind the teeth, like that. On both sides. It'll add a little bit of light to it, but not too much. This has got to be a portal, right? Like, because I can't pick up these blocks. Like, there's no way. I keep saying that all the time. I know. But it bothers me that they have not explained that yet. That looks better. Yeah, I like that. It's a little bit more creepy now. It's supposed to look like the warden's head, right? That's the idea. In case you did not know. Let me put away the stuff we're going to take back with us again. Okay. Take some more cobble. And we need to take, God, my brain is, like, not working tonight at all. That. And... oh, I put that in the other chest, didn't I? I think. Hang on. Not here. Here. Yeah, I did. Okay. I am having fun doing this build, though. I didn't think that I'd be enjoying it as much as I am. So a lot of times I do builds like this, I get bored really quick. But, nope. I'm having a good time. I want to fix these statues, too. We have those two fixed. I don't know if I'm going to bother rebuilding the third one or if we're going to remove it. There's 3 on both sides, though, so I feel like we should fix them. Anyways, let's go up here right quick. What do I have? Silk Touch? Yeah. I wish we were doing more of the Tom Waits stuff. I do miss it. That was actually so fun to me. It was insanely fun. I'm sure it'll happen again. It usually happens like once a year now. Boop, 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 boop. That's supposed to be that. Okay. This is just regular deep slate. Excuse me. I guess it's supposed to be just like... I'm so confused. Confusion has ensued. I think we gotta do it like this. Like that. And we'll just keep building up here so we can get up high enough. Tell me. Did that connect right on the bottom? I don't think it did. Why you gotta be so complicated? Okay, put that there. Get out of here, Skulk. No one likes you. I need to get up there, too. We need to block that off. Maybe that will be my goal for tonight, too. I don't know if we're missing anything on this side. I can't tell. It doesn't look like it. We could build around it, I suppose, to see. No, I think we're good. I think this one's pretty much good, except for down there. We'll get that next. Looks like it. Okay. Oh, we do need to do this, though. Do, 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 do. That's not the right one. We need polished deep slate fences, which I have, but I didn't think that's what we needed. I am going to remove this. Okay, that lag was real. I feel like the song always comes on the playlist. It's always on shuffle, but like I always get the same songs, and there's like 150 songs, so you wouldn't think we get like the same 6 songs every time. But alas, we do. Okay. Polished. 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 We build up right here. Quick. Quick. Quick, quick, quick. This is all polished, right? Fill that in. That's polished. I think it's tile on the end. Remind me again why I decided to do these builds, because like they're way more complicated than I had originally planned for. It is looking cool though. I will give it that. Whenever I look at it from a different angle, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. It's nice. It's nice doing that. I can't wait for the next update when they're adding like more like ruins to like the overworld, like this new civilization of ruins. I think that's gonna be really cool. I love stuff like that. I'm a sucker for like lore in a game that doesn't really have lore. It's kind of just implied lore, you know? Okay, we only have one. But we need more than one. So we'll have to make some. Deep slate, cobble wall, polished wall. Make more than 2 because probably gonna need more. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. Yeah, so this goes like this. It's supposed to be like arms, right? Arms. I think that's what they're going for. I think it's supposed to be like villagers or something, or like something similar to a villager holding lanterns. That's what it seems like to me. Anyway. Let's do this one now. A lot of this is like generated into other things too, so it's really strange how it generated. I guess we can just do this like that, and we can put... Oh, I already have them equipped. I'm an idiot. You're an idiot. Okay. How's this side? It's mostly this chunk here. We'll do this first. Just because we're close. Let me get rid of that real quick. Real quick. I'm so stupid, I can't figure out what I'm doing. I was like, do I not have tile? Like, I was sure I had tile. And I did. And I did. I'm just dumb and couldn't see it. Okay, that's supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there. And polished. A lot of texture to this, to these builds too. I think that's what makes them kind of hard to redo. There and that there, and then this is just straight up polished deep slate the whole way. We don't want no skulk on it. Get rid of all the skulk. Gotta get rid of that. We don't want that. Why does this one look so weird? Funny how they all make slightly different sounds. You don't really realize it when you're mining, but when you work with the different types of deep slate, it's quite noticeable. Okay, sir, let's fix you up here. Okay, why is this like that, though? Oh, that's not supposed to be there, that's why. It's supposed to be like that with that, and this is supposed to be entirely polished. That. I think we got everything. I am gonna go up to the top of it, though, just to... Or not, or I'm just gonna glitch off the edge. That's cool, too. God, this game sometimes, man. Yeah, because there's still stuff up here we haven't quite fixed. Oh, I almost fucking jumped off for a second there. I'm so dumb sometimes. Okay. And up there, and up there. I feel like I should be lighting these up on top, by the way, too, but I keep forgetting to. I think we'll use actual lanterns, because obviously, quite obviously, we don't want things spawning. See, I can't center it. That's the friggin' issue. Whatever. I'm over it. Redoing these ones is gonna suck, because there's only like half the statue left. And the half that's left isn't even like in good condition, so... Same thing with the one over there, like, see, it's barely even in existence. There's more of these, too. There's one over there, and there's a few more over there. Okay, I think that looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we need to remove some stuff here, because... I don't know how to explain it. It's like certain areas of this area are overlapping. Like, clearly these steps were supposed to connect with here, but for some reason it built up farther. Oddly enough, you know? So we'll remove them. I guess what we're going to have to do is remove this bit of area here. Which is okay, because we had to get rid of this tuff anyway, but... See, like, another piece of it is right here. And this needs to go down another block. So, like, here. So we'll just mine out this whole thing, I guess. Whoa. Just for continuity. Okay. Boosh, 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 boosh. I don't know how long this is supposed to be. I don't want that. We don't want that. Or that. Okay. What is the width is the question here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks. So 1, 2. It's really hard to see in this dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one will go wrap around here. Like that. So there is more than half. It's just half the upper part of the statue is missing. Which is going to be really, really stupid to rebuild, but we'll get it. Okay, so this goes all the way around here just like that too. Clearly. I was like afraid to jump off of that for some reason. Hard to tell where I've been. It's always just bright hot pink wool everywhere. Remember when I tried to build a Technoblade statue and it was made of the pink wool, but the pink was so bright that I'd never ever enjoyed that build at all. It like ruined my entire build for myself. Okay, so why is this not... Heh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this isn't even supposed to be here. This is supposed to be... It just generated weird. Gotcha. This is supposed to be like this. Right? Methinks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they all 4? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so they're all 4 blocks. So this should be 4 blocks the whole way around. Including over here. So this over here needs to go. This has to go. See, the tuff is growing into it, which is what's screwing me up here. This is supposed to be regular deep slate. Same thing here. Bro, I love it when that happens. It's my favorite. Like that. And just deep slate the whole way around. This is a lot of work. Okay, let's go up a little bit now and continue what we're doing here. I'm just gonna put this like there so we have a little bit of light. It's really hard doing these builds if you can't see anything, hey? Okay, so like that and like that. And this is supposed to be polished the whole way around, I think, yeah. It's really weird to see. I also don't think that those steps are supposed to be there. I think what happened is those steps were supposed to be lower because the whole statue was spawned in a block higher on half the statue. It like started generating the things that were supposed to be lower higher, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is not supposed to be this. It's supposed to be like this. Man, I've been streaming for an hour. Holy crap. Every time I stream, I'm like, man, I've been streaming for so long and I don't even realize it. I am still working on a YouTube video. I know I keep saying that, but I actually am. It's a review of sorts, kind of. Kind of, not really. I just wanted to try something different to see if it, see if I enjoy it. I think I'm just going to remove, like, this entire half, because it's probably wrong. I think up to here. I think we're good from here. We just kind of have to match this the whole way around. Okay, so this is entirely polished. Like that. We'll just put brick in the middle because it doesn't matter. That goes there and there. And then I guess the same thing here. And polished on the corners. And then this is all polished. Tile, tile, that, tile. Okay, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. And this here should be steps. I honestly don't really know how I feel about it. The review thing. It's kind of weird. It's kind of different. Once again, it's obviously not something that I've done before, so I'm gonna be kind of iffy about it. We'll see, I guess. It's also really hard because I kind of have to record with like my phone. Like that's like the best piece of equipment I really have to do, you know, that. This goes up, right? And then, yeah. Yeah. And like that. For some reason, I thought those blocks weren't lining up for a second, but they were. There. Need our regular lanterns for this. I think I put it like there, yeah. Whee! That looks right, I think. Oh, no, that there is supposed to be tile. Not polished. Okay, we'll fix that, though. Not a big deal. Tile. And I think we gotta fix the other side, too. Yeah, I know. It just seems weird that, I don't know. It's just weird to do, obviously, because I haven't done it before. It's just like, I don't know. Well, I mean, it's only like on here. I've probably done full-on fucking game reviews while streaming. You know? I'm sure. Okay, now all we need to do is add in our lanterns. And get rid of that torch, too. There we go. I think they're all the same. Are they? Why does this one have brick in the middle? Did I do that? Did I do that? I did do that. Okay. Well, I gotta fix that right quick. Because that's supposed to be just polished deep slate. Bam, 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 bam. It's probably because I was just filling it in with blocks in the middle and didn't realize. Okay, now there's one statue on the other side, and then that should be it for the statues. I like it, though. I like the way they're looking. They be looking pretty pog. See, ancient cities are really cool when you think about it. When you, like, have a look at, like, the structures, and you think that this is all randomly, you know, like, this is all just generated into the world like that. It's pretty cool. See, this one here is really fucked up. This is probably the worst one. In all honesty. Okay, so we know it's only 4 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we can get rid of this. We kind of need to go a bit above and beyond here. We need to go get more materials too, actually, because we're getting pretty low here. See, this one generated into multiple structures, which is the problem. Heart attack. Oh my lord. I hate it when that happens. Okay, that's not... My thing here, I guess, is going to be the same thing as the other one. I think we're going to have to get rid of, like, the half the statue that's not in the proper place. Am I stupid? I am stupid. I literally have it right here. Okay, so it should be that, basically, right? Just gotta go around the whole statue like that. I don't know why it's generating so freaking weird for... See, like, this isn't even supposed to be here. This is what I'm saying. I think there was like a tunnel or something, like one of those like walkways generated here or something, and it just generated weird, obviously. Okay, we need more steps. We'll get there though. We'll do this and then we'll go back to the house after this and end stream probably after that. Okay, more tile. More tile steps. Do we need anything else? Not really. More polished. Don't need bricks. What else can I put away that we don't want? And stuff we want to take back with us. Clearly I don't need this. I think that's pretty much everything. I'm trying to get rid of all the cracked tiles too. We have a lot of those. I'm not using them for anything, right? They're just kind of what we're taking down. I hate the way they look. I can't stand it. Okay. Let's try to equip all the things we're going to need for this build. That. Unequip that. And equip that. And we're probably going to need this too, so we'll just do that. Oh, I should probably place down that wool that I got too. A little bit of wool to place. This looks so rad. I love it. I don't know what to do with the lava. That was the other thing I wanted to ask you. What do you think I should do with the lava? Do you think I should get rid of it? Like, should I cap it off up there so it's not flowing down? Or should I make something here for it to pool into? Because I feel like it has a kind of nice aesthetic that it's like coming down from the top of the cave. It looks kind of cool, you know? We could probably like integrate it into a build somewhere. Okay, let me just get rid of all this crap because this thing's supposed to be here. I like it too. It's like natural lighting too, right? It's free lighting. Can't complain about that. Oh, that's not right. That ain't right. There we go. What? Okay. We're getting there. I'm going to put a torch up here and on the front so we can have a little bit of lighting while we're doing it. Kind of just going by the other statues and what they're supposed to look like. So this is supposed to be entirely polished deep slate like that. Right. Like that. And polished and that and that's. It's like there's random steps in like the middle of the build that aren't supposed to be there, you know? Okay. Like that, right? Right. Whee! You are not supposed to be here. Oh, I didn't mean to break that, though. I think that was just that. For some reason, you're generating the wrong way. It's supposed to be. Yeah, that's right. Oh, no, I'm wrong. This goes here. I'm stupid. I don't like ruining these chiseled ones because they're more expensive to make. I think this is just this. Could be wrong. Okay. My brain. It hurts. Okay, this is the one that has these on the corner. Like that. Yeah. Okay. It's a lot more complicated than you think it is. It really is. Boosh, boosh. 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 Oops. I think it's supposed to be tile. Like that, right? I think. And then chiseled over here, and then tile, and chiseled. But I don't have another chiseled one, so we're gonna have to go get that, I guess. Let's go get that, I guess. I need a crafting bench to do it because you need to make cobbled slab, and then that turns into chiseled. Do we have cobbled slab? I don't think we do. It's okay if we don't. We can make it work. We're gonna need way more of that anyway, so we might as well just do our thing. Is it cobbled? Am I wrong? Oh, is the game just being glitchy on me right now and it's gonna... Yeah, see, look, it's doing that thing again. So annoying. You gotta, like, log out and log back in. It's like a really, really huge lag spike when it happens for some reason. I don't know why. It's been happening more recently, which kind of scares me a little bit. Just gonna put that out there. Yeah. Like, see? And now when I do it, it'll work. See? Like, I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Anyway, 60 of those. It's gonna be a really cool base, though, when we're done. Like I said, I want this to be, like, another base for us, right? It's not just gonna be a random city build. We seem to have lost the, little bit of lag we had, though, so that's good. There we go. And this is polished. Push, push. Push, push. Okay, step is clearly the plan here. Why can I not? Oh. That's why. Put that there. Perfect. I think it's just regular deep slate here. Could be wrong. Yeah, and it's one block higher than this. I gotcha. I should know how to build this, like, anywhere else now that I've done it. Should. Probably not, though. Yeah. And then this goes up here like this. Do we have more? We do. Thank God, because I don't want to have to leave this not done. Okay. And we're not going to leave the torches up here. We're going to do the... I guess we'll do it in kind of the opposite, but the same spot. So, like, here. I think that's everything. I think we got everything. It could be wrong. Looks like it. Oh, there's that one right there, though. We'll get that in a second. We'll get that in a second. Okay, goes there. And boosh. Goes there. Right? That's pretty good. There's like weird pillar things like this one here. I don't know what we should do with that. And this here, like this obviously needs to connect back together. We need to remove all this skulk. We've basically got, I want to say, like a quarter of it done. A little over a quarter if you count the middle, I guess, because we got the middle part done and we got this entire corner pretty much done. We just need to fix a few things here and there. This part over here is going to be more complicated probably, though. Especially since there's entire buildings made of skulk and we need to change it back to regular buildings. Break my legs till I die. Get rid of these torches. Probably should have torches here somewhere though, honestly. Probably would be a good idea. Wouldn't it? Just around, because otherwise we're gonna have so many mobs that we don't know what to do. Bruh. It's okay, I can reach it from here. Can't reach that though. I guess we're gonna have to block up to it. Okay, get rid of that, and it's here, right? There we go. 3 statues on both sides. I am gonna need to change this back. Well, I gotta be careful though, because there is lava below here somewhere. I've covered up a giant lava pit. There we go. I'll just do this now. See, there's so much skulk here that you don't even realize, like right here. Like in between and under blocks all the time. It's really weird. There we go. I think that's right. I think we got everything. Let me get a nice centered shot and see if we can see. See, that looks cool. I like that. What about like from up here? We'll head back now. Yeah, see, that looks really cool from up here now. I like it. I don't really know what to do with the lava, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know how to even pull it, because once it's already done like it is, it's kind of hard to... cut it off. So I guess we could just do that. We can always change the blocks later. But this one here is the hard part, because it's already spilled over, so like you can't really do much besides cut it off a little bit like that. That's a little bit better. And then remove all the excess blocks, I suppose. Like that. I'm just trying to make it all polished because it looks better. I guess not too bad, I suppose. See, it kind of intersects with the walkway is the problem. Kind of cool if we surrounded it in glass. Anyway, let's go put our stuff back because we're going to leave. I left these lanterns, by the way. Here's a last question. Do you think I should leave these as motion sensing, like when you walk here like that? Or should I just have them lit up all the time? I feel like lit up all the time would look better. Oh, right. I was going to put that wool down, too. We should do that before we go, because I'll forget all about it. So many things to do. So little time. Let's go do that right quick. I was doing it over here, I think, was the plan. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just cut off this build here. Like this, instead of having the tunnel go out that far, We'll cut it off here and we'll do something else with the lava, maybe. Probably the best idea, I'd say. Yes, yes. We're not really taking that much back with us this time as we usually do, so. That's good. But then again, we didn't do a whole lot of, like, clearing out areas and stuff this time, so. That would be why. I'll put that there. Push, 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 push. Excuse me. And boosh. There we go. Home. Home. I am worried for the stability of this world. I've been having a few issues with it lately. Hoping it hangs in there. But knowing this game's track record, it freaks me out a little bit. Don't be surprised if one day we just have to start a new season. Well, it's up to almost a gigabyte now, right? Because of the nether travel that we did. I mean, it's like doing the hardcore worlds. It's like with Phil, you know? I mean, he has to do hardcore worlds all the time, and he has to change when he loses one, so... I mean... It's different, obviously, but... It's kind of just something I've come to accept at this point. Hopefully it should be fine. Knock on wood. We are on the realm. See, what happened was I downloaded... the world. I always download a backup of it, and I downloaded a backup, and the backup ran perfectly fine, but I noticed that it was almost a gigabyte, and I can't tell if the world is actually fucking with me or if it's just things that happen in the game and I'm just overthinking it because the world size is getting big and I usually know what that means for me. But earlier I was playing and the whole world, like, when I loaded in was just, like, completely non-existent. It took, like, a solid full minute for the entire thing to load, which is very unusual, so... I don't know if that was my internet thing or if that was the world itself. Hopefully not the world itself. But you never know. The only difference this time compared to the last time is that we have, like... I have, like, 6 different backups. Ones that are older before we did certain builds. But also I try to have at least 2 backups of each, like, iteration. So, like, I backed up this one a little while just before we started the, or probably right after we started doing the Ancient City build thing. That has all the roller coaster and everything in it. I've been backing it up pretty consistently since we did the, what was it? What was the thing that spurred that on for me? Oh, when we were in the end and the end portals were acting weird. Ever since then, I've been pretty much backing it up all the time. Anywho, I'm going to end stream here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I'll be back again tomorrow night with Final Fantasy, I guess. Ugh. It's nice hanging out with you again. As per usual. Yeah. I'll talk to you later.